Hello, I'm Lily from Lebowitz. Today we have no time. We must talk about the Billie Dress. I had to rename it the Pockets Paradise Dress because it suits it so much better, trust me. This project was not on my sewing list for 2023, but it made its own way on it. Let me explain. I love making a list of items of clothing I intend to make. That makes me buy supplies in advance, having my calendar full of projection and video upload. But I'm an enthusiast sewist, and sometimes I'm just in the mood for a change, and so I go for it, change my plan, and do extra projects. What it actually means is I'm in the mood for chaotic sewing. So, back to the project, the Billie Dress. Billie Dress is a pattern from Mondial Tissu. Mondial Tissu is a fabric store that is near my house, so I bought the pattern and the supplies all at once. I wanted a dress sturdy with pockets, like the kind of dress you just put on without thinking too much of it, and that can resist kids, which is pretty important to me because I tend to end the day with many unexpected things into my pockets, usually. Now you know what I'm up to, so let's get started. First, I'm cutting my pattern pieces, then I pin it in place on my fabric and I cut the fabric. After that, I marked a placement of pleats, buttonholes and button on the fabric. For that, I'm using needles. It's a good way to mark fabric without using pencil or thread. The dress have a color, so I'm using interfacing to make the fabric even more sturdier. You can almost skip this step with jeans or something that's sturdy, but I was not that sure, so I still use some interfacing for the collar part. I'm using my serger to have a nice edge for every piece of my clothes. You can use bias binding also, but as jeans is really sturdy and heavy, I didn't want to end up with bulky border, so I prefer the serger method for this project. I'm adding 3 belt loops and then I can connect all the parts of the dress. This is the most exciting part of the project for me. When you are near the end and everything begins to come together nicely. I then add the sleeves and the button and buttonholes on the front parts. I use matching buttons also on the sleeve and the upper pockets flap. The belt part is not really that fitted, but I don't mind. I was looking for a comfortable dress and that is actually what I had in mind. Now the only problem is to find what to put into these gigantic pockets. But I have some ideas. Thank you so much for joining me on this Pockets Paradise project. I hope you enjoy it as much as I did, and I see you next time. Bye! Ah non, eh non, non.